Hi friends, welcome back to our new topic, that is a function in JavaScript. What is a function and why we require the function basically? A function is a block of code to execute. Okay. And previous, if you see right, we are not writing any kind of block of code execution. We are writing for line of code to execute. The symbol, like you can see, this is a line of code. We can able to say this is a line of codes only. All our things are coming under line of codes. It is not a block of code. If you mention this entire thing into one particular section, then that is called a block of code. Okay, a block of code to execute. Then how we can able to create, how many ways we can able to create our functions? A function we can able to create with parameter, okay, and without parameter, and we can able to say with a return type, without return type. These are the four ways. And also we have another arrow function. There is a one more function called is a arrow function is there, that also we can see. Arrow function. And also we can able to say when we can able to create this kind of uh, functions in our real time. Okay, we'll see that also. Okay, first till date I ran in by using for here HTML page, and then we saw right. Now I'm going to create for JSON file, and then we'll execute in that particular one. Okay, and also we'll communicate with we'll create for one real-time application, how it will look like and how we can able to use for real-time scenario, that also we'll see. Okay, now I'm going to use for functions.js. This is my file. Okay, inside this file I'm going to create the block of code. First I'll create for without parameter. Okay, without parameter I'm going to create the function. Okay, now I'm going to create the function, and I'm going to use for add, and this is my curly braces. This is called a without parameter function. Okay, and here we can able to use for console.log, and then we can able to specify anything. Hello. Okay, this is my function. How we can able to call this function to display the result? How we can able to call means just specify here add. Okay, now we can able to call our function. Okay, you can see now I'm going to open for my terminal. Okay, and here I'm going to specify node, and then I'm going to use for functions. Okay, dot slash functions dot js. In case you don't know how to add it at all, node, give the space and provide file name only starting a few letters. Function fun. Okay, fun I mentioned, and tab. Once I mention the tab, it will provide you. Okay, in case there's multiple files we can duplicate, we can able to create, right, like that. Once you see hello, it is displayed. Now if I make it for this particular one as a comment, now I saved it. Now again I'm going. See, there is no result because we are not call the function. We created function, but we are not call the function. That's why it is not display. Calling the function, this is the one. Okay. Here creating a function, and this one calling function. Okay. And we can able to do for parameter without return type. A function with function add, and then I'm going to specify a comma b. That is my function. Okay, the function it is expecting for two values. Okay, two values. console.log. Okay, in this I'm going to use for a plus b and semicolon. Okay, then I'm going to add for my console and sorry method the function, and I'm going to specify 5 comma 10. Okay, 5 comma 10, this is my function calling. Okay, now hello also it will print, and this particular 15 also it will print. Okay. Now you can see we can able to see for both the cases. Okay, now this is called for without a return type and all. Now we'll see for one more function with the return type, function add, and I'm going to specify for a comma b, and then I'm going to use for return a plus b, okay, this is my return statement. Okay, for the return statement if I use for add, and then I'm going to specify for 5 comma 10. Okay, but this will return some value, it will not print any value, but it will return some value. Then we need to store that particular value into some variable. Okay, let sum. Okay, now this is the sum, and I'm going to use for console.log, and then I'm going to display for my sum. Okay, now I'm saving again and again come back here. Running, see 15 is presented like this with the function with the return type. Okay, and the function without return type also we saw, right? Yeah, this is also return type, without return type, this is also without return, these are without parameter, with the without return type also. Okay, and now and how we can able to create for real-time scenario. Okay, without arguments or parameters everything is same, don't worry in case if you get some confusion, and don't worry about it. Okay, now how we can able to do for real-time scenario doing purpose, we can able to create one HTML page. Okay, real function use dot html. Okay, html. Okay, this is my page. Okay, now here I'm going to developing my web application. For this I'm going to use for html. Okay, and closing, and inside that I'm going to specify for header, and here we can able to display something like uh, sum of two numbers. Okay, and there is a br is the one to give the some break. Okay, and then we need to take for body. Okay, this is our main intention to display. Okay, and if you want to big size of thing, then we can able to use for h1 tag. Okay, and then we can able to use for here input input, and we can able to do for id, and I can able to say value 1. Okay, and close. Maybe you can get some question, can I use only for id? No, even you can able to specify for name. Value 1 name, like this also you can able to specify, there is no limits, you can able to use for n number of things. Okay, and in my case I use for only for id, because we are going to display only for some, and now here, and then I'm going to use for br. because space purpose, and button I'm going to use id. Okay, btn. Okay, then I'm closing. Okay, and here I can able to specify some name, uh, some some. Okay, this is my value. Okay, these are the things, and I want to, you can see, before we'll go and we'll see for real example with the right click, and you can able to live server. Okay, if I run this live server now, how the web application will be look like. See, sum of two numbers, and there are two text boxes are presented, and this is my sum. Okay, if I specify some two value here and here, then I need to add data, and then again I want to display. Okay, I want to display in the down displaying purpose, we need to use for some paragraph, because paragraph is the one to display the text in that particular location. Okay, if I specify paragraph id equal to result, because we need to show the result, right? Result only I'm going to specify. Okay, and this in between of this it will go on display. Okay, now after that I'm going to come out of the body. Okay, in a, out of the body I'm going to write for javascript. Okay, in the javascript I'm going to write, even you can able to specify like the similar format, type equal to text slash javascript also, it will work out. Without that also it will work without any issue. Okay, now inside that we need to create a function. Now we created a function here, right? And here also we need to create the similar format of function. Okay, now my function I'm going to create here. What we need to do, add, and adding purpose we are using first text box and second text box, it will get the value, correct, which is the value we are having, that value we need to take, right? Value 1 equal to document dot get element by id, because we are using for id, that's why we can able to use for id. Okay, and here I will mention for 2, and we can able to specify inside that double quotation and here, and it need to be get the value, right? Value node value, we'll see this one, value 2 equal to 2. Okay, now you can see here, now we are able to see, right? Now we can able to let some number. Okay, in the sum number we need to do for value 1 plus value 2. Okay, but if I do for directly, it will not assign, because it is a string, right? It will not add the values. Then we need to do for convert that into integer format, then only we can able to do for two values, right? Now parse int is there. Parse, 1 second, my, yeah, okay, parse int. Okay, similar format we can able to take this also. Okay, now this particular one we need to assign into our paragraph result, then only it will display the result, otherwise it will not display, right? Then again I'm going to use for one more thing, document dot get element by id, and this get element by id I'm going to specify for result. Okay, in the result, and I'm going to mention dot inner html, and then I'm going to specify for sum of number. Okay, this is my thing. Okay, but up to what we done, the result we attached, but where we need to add that our code, and here the button, which is the button we are going to click, that particular button we need to do, right? And before function I'll specify one thing like document dot get element by id, and then here we can able to use for btn and dot on click. There is a function called on click. In this on click function we can able to add. Okay, and what we need to add, this is the method. Okay, method name add, that is the method name we are going to specify. Okay, now we need to save. Okay, we can able to add for 5 and here 10 and do for sum. Oh, none. 5 1 still none. Why? Scroll to URL value text. Value option, it is not coming. Why that value is not coming? One minute, guys. This particular one, because the text box is having for value. The text box too, we need to get the result. The value function, it is not displaying. 1 minute, I'll come back. 1 minute. Sorry, just this one. It is working only for. I need to mention for small, because unexpectedly it is not showing for the method. Okay, if I use for like this value, it is not displaying. Now it is displaying because of I have already two things. If I delete both the places, if I search now, see it is not showing, right? Now don't worry, all small letters only can write, it will work. Okay, all small letters. Now save, come back. Now you can provide 5 and 1. It becomes 6. Now you can see 6. Okay, like this you can able to provide n number of things. Okay, and if you want to do for sum, now we done for sum. If you want to do for subtraction, that also you can, multiplication you can able to create, and division, that also you can able to do it. And here how you can able to, just this is the method only, and just you need to copy paste down, and you need to use for, this is the subtraction. Okay, and the subtraction is required for minus, you can use for minus. Some result, everything is same, the method only it will change. Okay, and now you can, here we used for sum, right? Now we can use for subtraction. Subtraction. Okay, and also you can able to use for subtraction value. Okay, now here you can see, right, this location we can able to change for the value. Now this is the value it is required here. Okay, because id and the same one, right? Then we can able to specify year as well. Okay, now save. Now come back, you can see subtraction also the button came. Then if I use for 1, 10, 1 and 10. Now I'm going to use for subtraction minus 9. Okay. If I use for same value plus 11. If you want to clear every time, then you can able to use the clear also. Okay. That is a different approach. This is a real time scenario the users using. This is a format. Okay. They can create the application like this, and the script they will develop, and the script inside that they will call the function, and the same function they will easily provide that particular one value into here. Then automatically whenever the page is loaded, it will load the page. Then we can able to provide how many number of values, then you can able to. Okay, like this we can able to do n number of, even division also you can able to do it. You can change the method here and add extra line this one and add this. These three things if you use, we can able to do it. Subtraction and multiplication, division. Like this you can do for n number of things. Okay. And one thing I forgot, there is a arrow function. Okay, one arrow function I forgot to explain you. Okay. See, normal function like this it is presented, correct? Now we have the arrow function in our JavaScript. How we can able to create arrow function? Arrow function can let add, then I can able to specify here the arrow function purpose x comma y. Okay, and then I'm going to equal and greater than symbol and x plus y. Okay, x plus y. Then I'm going to make for console dot log, and then I'm going to specify for add, and that add I can specify for 10 comma 5. Okay, 10 comma 5 and semicolon. Now it become a 15. That is the result we need to see. 15. This is the result we need to see. Okay, now I'm going to save this one, and again here just I'm going to run. You can see my 15 is the value, it is become there. Like this we can able to create our arrow function. This is a easy way create the arrow function. Okay, even we have 4 functions to return for multiple values. Multiple values. Okay, you can try in your end for this particular multiple return values. In case if you are not get that particular result, please comment on this video. I can help you that particular function. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.